Hello, I'm Eric from Let'sStartInvesting.com, giving you my review of Acorns. So what is Acorns? Acorns.com is an investing platform designed to allow you to round up all of your everyday purchases and take that change and invest it for you. I'm going to take you inside Acorns in just a minute, but first I want to show you exactly what Acorns does. One of the ways of saving is by doing roundups. Instead of buying something for $2.25, it'll round the purchase up to $3 and invest 75 cents into Acorns for you. Another thing you can do is have a specific amount taken out of your account each week. You can choose anything as low as $5, which is small enough you won't even notice it's gone. Acorns will then invest your money into one of many funds depending on your risk tolerance. So let's go inside Acorns. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is walk you through Acorns. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, so it's loading up now. It says, "Good evening, Eric," which is really nice and respectful. I appreciate that. So currently we're on the present tab. I'm going to show you what it's like to be inside Acorns so that you kind of get an understanding of what it's all about. So on the left it says invest for your future, so it shows how much is in the account right now. Spend Smarter is a card that is an offer that they have that you can use their debit card. I don't actually do that. Found Money is something I'll talk to you about in a little bit. And then Grow Your Knowledge is just information that they use to train you on investing. It's kind of like a blog. So going down here, you see Core Performance. This is like really the meat and potatoes of what's going on in your account. So you can see that it's been climbing up. It dropped down when I made a withdrawal, but then it started going back up again as it continued on. If I go on and click on Performance Details, it'll give you a little more breakdown there. So like I said, it shows you how you've been doing. I've made $70 off the market so far just from this balance. You can look at your 1 month back and see what your history has been for the last month. It's been pretty gradual climb. There's been a few ups and downs, but overall still climbing up. If you go down here to portfolio breakdown, it shows you in a percentage view how it's all broken down. So like small cap stocks, 14%, large company stocks is 38%, emerging markets 4%, government bonds 10%, and so on. And then you can kind of highlight each one, and it'll highlight which one it is so you can see how the breakdown is. Really, it's kind of just a good eye to kind of get an idea of what your portfolio is broken down into. For me, I have it set on moderately aggressive. You can set this on conservative, moderately conservative, moderately aggressive, and aggressive. I've chosen moderately aggressive. Then you can also look at, you can go dollar amounts and actually see how the breakdown in dollars for like what's being invested in. All right, so going back. Okay, you can see over here it shows the total balance here, and then over here it says multiplier. So what you could do is if you wanted to multiply your roundups, which we talked about earlier, is basically rounding up a purchase and investing the change. You can multiply your roundups. So if the roundup is 75 cents, then if you hit a 2 times multiplier, it's going to be $1.50. And it's going to keep on everything that you round up is going to multiply it by 2 and deposit that into your Acorns account. I leave those off because the whole point of Acorns to me is to keep it small transactions that I don't really pay attention to, so that I'm saving without even realizing I'm saving. So if I actually cranked up these multipliers, I'd be putting a lot of money in the bank each week, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I have other things that I invest in for intentional growth. This is just kind of on the side to make me save a little more. And then you have one-time investments. If you got a birthday present gift, like cash or something, and you wanted to invest it, you can do that. So you can throw 50 bucks in at a time. You can throw a $25 deposit in if you want, or you can select any amount under other. And then this just talks about this is your withdrawal button, so you can withdraw the funds at any time. Then this shows you roundups where you're on. So the one thing I don't like about Acorns is that it's been about 3 days now, and I've been waiting for them to take this roundup. So what happens is every time you get a roundup, it'll add it all up together and then eventually take it all out of your account. Generally, it does that when it hits $5. So usually I'll see $6 leave my account at a time, or sometimes 7 or 8. $21 is because there was a holiday, so I think that just hasn't updated from today because today's the first day back in the markets. So it was a long weekend, and so I must have made a lot of purchases over the weekend and got $21 worth of roundups. And then this shows you my roundup history, how much I've rounded up in total, and how many roundups I've had. So pretty good stuff. All right, so next we go to past. I wanted to show you what that looks like. So past shows your overall history. So how much you've invested, what your total gains were, how much you took out, and then found money, which I'm still going to talk to you about. Referrals means anytime you sent somebody to Acorns and they joined the account, they got $5 for you because you sent them a link, and you get $5 for referring them. So it's kind of a win-win situation. Dividends is when stocks pay their stockholders. Basically, usually they'll do that quarterly. They'll have a certain amount that they want to pay off. Not all stocks do it, but some do. And so I've made $32 from that. And then this shows you your recurring payments and referral payments and stuff. And just kind of gives you an overall like how everything was in the past. Potential, though, is probably one of my favorite tabs because that gives you an idea of what the potential is, obviously, for your account. So in this tab, I can see that if I leave everything in here, I do my roundups, and this I'll talk about in a second. But if I keep everything consistent with what it is right now, I'll be at 117,000 by age 76, based on the trajectory of how the markets have been. So right here it says recurring $5 a week. That means on top of roundups, I also have it take out $5 a week. You can change that amount. You can be $5, $10, $15, $20 a week if you want, or you can do it by the month. So if I click on here, I can show you. So I can change this value. I can slide it up and down. I can give $180 a week, which is kind of a lot. But I just leave it at $5. You can do $5 a day if you want, but that's going to add up pretty quick also. It's about like $600 a month, I think. And then you can change it monthly, like I said, but I leave it on weekly, keep it simple. And then you can adjust the slider on here to kind of get an idea of what your account would be like in different times. So if I want to see what it's going to be like at 2041, I can see that. I'll have 35,000. Now, if I was to change this and start and just double my amount to $10 a week, that would become 47,000 based on the compound interest over time. So it's kind of neat because you can kind of get an idea of if you're putting in, $50 a week, then that would grow to 142,000 in just a short amount of time. And then by the time I actually hit, like, let's go back over here to say right there. By the time I hit 73 years old, I'd have almost 400,000 in the bank. So that's just one cool thing that you can do here is plan for your future. All right, but that's pretty much everything that Acorns has to tell you about. Like I said, if you invite people to the app, you'll get $5 and they get $5, so it's kind of a win-win. Last thing I want to talk to you though about is found money. So if you click on found money, it's going to talk about all the different partners that Acorns has that kick back a little money to you for using them. So for example, you have DoorDash. So if you signed up for DoorDash, there's probably some sort of promotion that they're doing where they'll invest $50 back to you. Give you another example. Choice Hotels. So if you put if you buy hotels through Choice, then you'll get 6% back into your Acorns account. Dollar Shave Club. If you buy Dollar Shave Club, you'll get $5 reinvested in your account. So all these partners are basically rewarding you for using them and being a member of Acorns. And the way you take credit for that is just using the same card that's on file with Acorns. So whatever card you're doing your roundups with, you're going to use that to make these purchases, and it'll automatically track that they're a partner, and you should see a credit of found money. So for me, I get a lot of stuff from Sam's Club, which is a bulk seller. So I buy a lot of stuff in bulk, and so every time I do that, I get $1 every time I go to Sam's Club. So I've apparently gone to Sam's Club 21 times since their promotion began. And that's pretty much it. Overall, I think this is a great tool. It helps you save transparently. You don't even realize you're saving. It just It comes out of your account in small doses, and then at the end of the day, you can go into your account. If you want to take it out, you can. So usually I use it to save up for home projects, things I want to do, and then I wait until I hit that threshold, and then I'll withdraw it, and then let it start climbing again. So that's how I use it. I have other things for long-term investments. I just use this kind of as a quick way to save money without me having to make a conscious effort to do so. So it costs $1 a month, which I think is very reasonable. You saw that I'm already making money off of the money that I have invested in there. And on top of that, I got $21 back in found money. I've had this app for about 2 years now, so $24 I've spent, and I got back $21 of it for just shopping, and plus the money I've made in the stock market using the ETF funds like I showed you. So I hope my review helps, and it kind of gives you a better idea of what Acorns is like. It's a great tool for me. I think it would be a great tool for you also.